Question 1. What is the legal procedure for reporting a traffic accident in California? A. Leave the scene immediately and report by phone within 24 hours. B. Stop at the nearest convenience to report the accident to insurance. C. Stop immediately, aid the injured, and report the accident to the DMV if there is significant damage or injury. Answer: C. Stop immediately, aid the injured, and report the accident to the DMV if there is significant damage or injury. California law requires drivers involved in an accident resulting in injury or significant property damage to stop, provide assistance, and report the accident. Question 2. How should a driver secure their vehicle when parking on a steep incline, aside from engaging the parking brake? A. Leave the car in neutral. B. Turn the front wheels away from the curb. C. Turn the front wheels towards the curb or road edge. Answer: C. Turn the front wheels towards the curb or road edge. This prevents the car from rolling into traffic if the brakes fail. Question 3. What are the guidelines for safely navigating through a multi-lane roundabout? A. Yield to all traffic inside the roundabout. B. The right lane has the right of way. C. Speed up to find a gap. Answer: A. Yield to all traffic inside the roundabout. Drivers entering a roundabout must yield to vehicles already circulating within it. Question 4. Explain the protocol for sharing a lane with motorcyclists in states where lane splitting is legal. A. Motorcyclists are not allowed to lane split. B. Drivers should not adjust their position within the lane. C. Give motorcyclists ample space and avoid blocking their path. Answer: C. Give motorcyclists ample space and avoid blocking their path. When lane splitting is legal, drivers should ensure they do not impede motorcyclists' safe passage. Question 5. How does one properly use a three-point turn to reverse direction on a narrow street? A. Signal, check for traffic, then make the turn in 3 sharp movements. B. Use driveways instead of performing a three-point turn. C. Perform the turn quickly without signaling. Answer: A. Signal, check for traffic, then make the turn in 3 sharp movements. A three-point turn should be executed safely by signaling and ensuring the road is clear. Question 6. What are the specific requirements for vehicle maintenance that directly impact road safety? A. Only tires need to be regularly checked. B. Regular maintenance as per the vehicle's manual, including brakes and lights. C. Oil change once a year. Answer: B. Regular maintenance as per the vehicle's manual, including brakes and lights. Ensuring vehicle components like brakes and lights are functioning properly is crucial for safety. Question 7. Describe the steps a driver should take to safely re-enter traffic from a roadside stop. A. Signal, check mirrors and blind spots, then merge when safe. B. Immediately merge into traffic without signaling. C. Honk to alert other drivers before re-entering traffic. Answer: A. Signal, check mirrors and blind spots, then merge when safe. It is important to signal and ensure it is safe before merging back into traffic. Question 8. What is the protocol for reporting an unsafe driver to authorities while on the road? A. Follow the driver until they stop and confront them. B. Make a note of the vehicle's details and report them when it's safe to do so. C. Ignore the behavior and continue driving. Answer: B. Make a note of the vehicle's details and report them when it's safe to do so. Reporting should be done safely without engaging with the unsafe driver directly. Question 9. How should drivers adjust their behavior in response to temporary traffic control signals at construction sites? A. Ignore the signals if no workers are present. B. Follow the signals as if they were permanent fixtures. C. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. Answer. B. Follow the signals as if they were permanent fixtures. Temporary signals should be obeyed to ensure safety through construction zones. Question 10. What are the legal implications of driving with expired vehicle registration or inspection stickers? A. There are no penalties as long as the vehicle is insured. B. A warning for the first offense, then fines. C. Possible fines and vehicle impoundment. Answer. C. Possible fines and vehicle impoundment. Driving with expired registration or inspection can result in fines and other penalties. Question 11. How much space should you maintain between your vehicle and a motorcycle in front of you? A. At least 2 seconds of following distance. B. At least 4 seconds of following distance. C. Motorcycles do not require any additional following distance. Answer. B. At least 4 seconds of following distance. Motorcycles require more space due to their smaller size and increased maneuverability. Question 12. Describe the legal procedure for making a right turn at a red light in California. A. Stop, then proceed without yielding to other traffic. B. Make the turn at any time if the way is clear. C. Stop, yield to pedestrians and traffic, then turn if safe. Answer. C. Stop, yield to pedestrians and traffic, then turn if safe. California law allows right turns on red after stopping and yielding. Question 13. What actions should you take if your accelerator sticks while driving? A. Continue to press on the accelerator. B. Turn off the engine immediately. C. Shift to neutral, apply the brakes, and seek a safe place to stop. Answer. C. Shift to neutral, apply the brakes, and seek a safe place to stop. This is the safest way to handle a stuck accelerator. Question 14. Under what conditions is it legal to pass another vehicle on the right? A. When the vehicle you are passing is turning left. B. On a one-lane road with clear visibility. C. It is never legal to pass on the right. Answer. A. When the vehicle you are passing is turning left. Passing on the right is allowed if the other vehicle is making a left turn and there is room to pass safely. Question 15. What is the rule regarding parking next to a curb painted white? A. Parking is allowed for a limited time. B. Parking is not allowed at any time. C. Parking is allowed for immediate pickup or drop-off only. Answer. C. Parking is allowed for immediate pickup or drop-off only. White curbs usually indicate areas designated for quick stops. Question 16. How should you adjust your driving in response to foggy conditions? A. Use high beam headlights to increase visibility. B. Drive at the speed limit regardless of visibility. C. Use low beam headlights and reduce speed. Answer. C. Use low beam headlights and reduce speed. High beams can reflect off the fog and actually decrease visibility. Question 17. What are the implications of a double yellow line on a two-lane road? A. Passing is allowed if the road ahead is clear. B. Passing is not allowed in either direction. C. Only motorcycles are allowed to cross. Answer: B. Passing is not allowed in either direction. Double yellow lines indicate no passing zones for all vehicles. Question 18. Describe the steps you should take immediately after being involved in a traffic collision. A. Leave the scene to avoid blocking traffic. B. Check for injuries, call for help, and exchange information. C. Wait for the other party to make the first move. Answer: B. Check for injuries, call for help, and exchange information. It's important to ensure safety, report the accident, and exchange necessary information. Question 19. What are the rules for using your high beam headlights in California? A. Only use when there are no oncoming vehicles. B. Use at all times for better visibility. C. Use when driving in urban areas. Answer: A. Only use when there are no oncoming vehicles. High beams should be dimmed for oncoming traffic or when following another vehicle. Question 20. How should a driver proceed when facing a flashing red traffic light at an intersection? A. Stop and proceed when safe. B. Treat it as a yield sign. C. Accelerate quickly to clear the intersection. Answer: A. Stop and proceed when safe. A flashing red light is treated like a stop sign, requiring drivers to come to a complete stop and proceed only when it's safe. Question 21. How does California law address the use of headphones or earbuds while driving? A. Only allowed for navigation purposes. B. Permitted in one ear only. C. Prohibited in both ears. Answer: C. Prohibited in both ears. California law prohibits the use of headphones or earbuds covering, resting on, or inserted in both ears while driving to ensure drivers can hear traffic and emergency vehicle sounds. Question 22. What is the correct action to take when approaching a roundabout or traffic circle? A. Always stop before entering. B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. C. Accelerate to merge with traffic. Answer: B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. Drivers must slow down and yield to vehicles and cyclists already circulating within the roundabout before entering. Question 23. In what situation is it permissible to cross a solid white line on the highway? A. When changing lanes to overtake a slower vehicle. B. When entering or exiting the highway as necessary. C. It is never permissible to cross a solid white line. Answer: B. When entering or exiting the highway as necessary. Solid white lines are meant to guide your driving path, but crossing them may be necessary for highway entry or exit maneuvers. Question 24. What are the specific legal obligations of a driver involved in a hit-and-run incident? A. To leave the scene immediately to avoid confrontation. B. To stop, render aid, and exchange information. C. To report the incident anonymously at a later time. Answer: B. To stop, render aid, and exchange information. California law requires drivers involved in a collision to stop at the scene, provide assistance to injured parties, and exchange information with other drivers involved. Question 25. How should you adjust your driving speed when approaching a toll plaza? A. Increase speed to minimize traffic buildup. B. Maintain highway speed until reaching the toll booth. C. Slow down and prepare to stop if necessary. Answer: C. Slow down and prepare to stop if necessary. Approaching a toll plaza requires reducing speed for safety and to prepare for any queues or stops at the toll booth. Question 26. What measures should a driver take when a tire suddenly blows out while driving at high speed? A. Immediately apply the brakes to stop. B. Maintain control and gradually slow down. C. Accelerate to regain stability. Answer: B. Maintain control and gradually slow down. In the event of a tire blowout, it's important to maintain control of the vehicle, avoid abrupt braking, and gradually slow down before safely pulling over. Question 27. Describe the legal requirements for child passengers under the age of 8 in California. A. Must be in a front-facing car seat in the back seat. B. Must be in a car seat or booster seat in the back seat. C. Are allowed to sit in the front seat with a seat belt. Answer: B. Must be in a car seat or booster seat in the back seat. California law requires children under 8 years old or under 4 feet 9 inches tall to be secured in a car seat or booster seat in the back seat. Question 28. What is the significance of a buffer zone in traffic lanes, and how should drivers treat it? A. It's a designated area for cyclists only. B. It's meant for emergency vehicles to bypass traffic. C. It separates lanes of traffic and should not be entered or crossed. Answer: C. It separates lanes of traffic and should not be entered or crossed. Buffer zones are designed to provide a safe space between lanes of traffic or between traffic and other hazards, and entering them is typically prohibited. Question 29. Under what circumstances can you legally make a U-turn in a residential district in California? A. Anytime, as long as there is no approaching traffic. B. Only in intersections where a U-turn sign is posted. C. When visibility is clear for 200 feet in both directions. Answer: C. When visibility is clear for 200 feet in both directions. California allows U-turns in residential districts when there are no vehicles approaching nearby and visibility is unobstructed for a safe distance. Question 30. How should drivers behave when a traffic signal is not functioning at an intersection? A. Proceed with caution without stopping. B. Treat it as a stop sign and proceed when safe. C. Wait for a police officer to direct traffic. Answer: B. Treat it as a stop sign and proceed when safe. When traffic signals are out, drivers should treat the intersection as if it were controlled by stop signs in all directions. Question 31. What precautions should be taken when parking uphill on a street with a curb? A. Turn the wheels away from the curb. B. Keep the wheels straight. C. Turn the wheels toward the curb. Answer: A. Turn the wheels away from the curb. When parking uphill with a curb, turning the wheels away from the curb prevents the car from rolling into traffic if it moves. Question 32. Describe the procedure for changing lanes safely on a multi-lane highway. A. Signal your intention, check mirrors, then quickly change lanes. B. Check the rearview mirror only, then change lanes. C. Signal, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes when safe. Answer: C. Signal, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes when safe. Proper lane changes involve signaling, checking both mirrors and blind spots, and ensuring the lane change can be made safely. Question 33. How far in advance must you signal before making a turn or lane change on a freeway? A. At least 100 feet before turning. B. At least 5 seconds before turning or changing lanes. C. Immediately before turning or changing lanes. Answer. B. At least 5 seconds before turning or changing lanes. Signaling at least 5 seconds before changing lanes or turning helps ensure other drivers are aware of your intentions. Question 34. What actions should you take if you encounter a funeral procession while driving? A. Overtake the procession as quickly as possible. B. Yield the right of way until the procession has passed. C. Honk to alert the procession of your presence. Answer. B. Yield the right of way until the procession has passed. It's respectful and often legally required to allow a funeral procession to pass uninterrupted. Question 35. What are the rules regarding the use of bicycle lanes for making right turns? A. Enter the bicycle lane only in the 50 feet before the turn. B. Never enter the bicycle lane for any reason. C. Use the bicycle lane as a regular traffic lane for turning. Answer. A. Enter the bicycle lane only in the 50 feet before the turn. When making a right turn, drivers should merge into the bicycle lane only within the immediate approach to the turn to ensure the safety of cyclists. Question 36. How should a driver respond to an unmarked crosswalk at an intersection? A. Yield to pedestrians as they have the right of way. B. Pedestrians must yield to vehicles. C. Ignore it as it is not officially marked. Answer. A. Yield to pedestrians as they have the right of way. Drivers must yield to pedestrians at all crosswalks, marked or unmarked, to ensure pedestrian safety. Question 37. In case of fog, which beam setting should your headlights be on, and why? A. High beam for increased visibility. B. Low beam to avoid glare and improve visibility. C. Off to avoid distracting other drivers. Answer. B. Low beam to avoid glare and improve visibility. Using low beams in fog helps to reduce glare and increases the driver's visibility to others without impairing it. Question 38. What is the minimum following distance recommended under normal driving conditions? A. 2 seconds. B. 3 seconds. C. 4 seconds. Answer. B. 3 seconds. The 3-second rule is recommended under normal driving conditions to ensure a safe following distance. Question 39. How does California law regulate the use of mobile phones by drivers? A. Handheld use is allowed for calls only. B. Any use of mobile phones is prohibited while driving. C. Hands-free use is permitted, but handheld use is prohibited. Answer. C. Hands-free use is permitted, but handheld use is prohibited. California law allows drivers to use mobile phones in hands-free mode, but prohibits holding a phone while driving. Question 40. What are the specific responsibilities of a driver when a school bus is stopped with its red lights flashing and stop arm extended? A. Stop at least 25 feet away until the bus resumes motion. B. Slow down and pass carefully. C. The rules only apply if children are visible. Answer. A. Stop at least 25 feet away until the bus resumes motion. Drivers are required to stop to ensure the safety of children boarding or departing the bus. Question 41. What are the legal requirements for using hazard lights while driving or parked in California? A. Only when parked and in need of assistance. B. During heavy rain or fog for increased visibility. C. It is illegal to use hazard lights while moving. Answer. A. Only when parked and in need of assistance. In California, hazard lights should be used to indicate that the vehicle is stopped or disabled on the road and in need of assistance. Question 42. Describe the appropriate action when you're driving and hear a siren but cannot immediately see the emergency vehicle. A. Continue driving normally until you can see the vehicle. B. Pull over to the right and stop, if safe. C. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. Answer. B. Pull over to the right and stop, if safe. When you hear a siren but cannot see the emergency vehicle, you should safely move to the right side of the road and stop, allowing the emergency vehicle to pass. Question 43. How should you proceed if you wish to pass a bicycle riding in the same direction on a narrow road? A. Honk to signal the bicyclist to move over. B. Pass the bicycle with at least 3 feet of clearance. C. Wait until the road widens to pass. Answer. B. Pass the bicycle with at least 3 feet of clearance. When passing a bicycle, ensure you provide at least 3 feet of space between your vehicle and the bicycle for safety. Question 44. What is the rule regarding entering an intersection when the traffic light is yellow? A. Speed up to beat the red light. B. Prepare to stop unless you are already in the intersection. C. It is the same as a green light. Answer. B. Prepare to stop unless you are already in the intersection. A yellow light means caution and that the signal is about to turn red, so you should prepare to stop if it is safe to do so. Question 45. In what situations is it required to yield to a public transit bus re-entering traffic from a bus stop? A. Only if the bus is signaling and it is safe to do so. B. At all times, regardless of the bus's signaling. C. Never, buses must yield to other traffic. Answer. A. Only if the bus is signaling and it is safe to do so. Drivers should yield to public transit buses re-entering traffic from a bus stop when they signal to do so and it is safe. Question 46. How does the 3-second rule apply to following distances, and how should it be adjusted for adverse weather conditions? A. Always maintain at least a 3-second following distance. Increase it in adverse conditions. B. The rule only applies in ideal weather conditions. C. Reduce the following distance to 2 seconds in adverse weather for better visibility. Answer. A. Always maintain at least a 3-second following distance. Increase it in adverse conditions. The 3-second rule helps maintain a safe following distance under normal conditions, and this distance should be increased in adverse weather to account for increased stopping distances. Question 47. What steps should you take if you accidentally drive past your intended exit on a freeway? A. Make a U-turn at the next emergency vehicle turnaround. B. Continue to the next exit and find a way to your destination from there. C. Stop and back up on the shoulder to return to the exit. Answer. B. Continue to the next exit and find a way to your destination from there. If you miss your exit, it's safest to continue to the next exit rather than attempting to reverse or make illegal maneuvers. Question 48. What is the significance of a no U-turn sign, and how does it affect your driving decisions? A. U-turns are permitted only outside of urban areas. B. U-turns are always illegal. C. U-turns are prohibited in the area where the sign is posted. Answer: C. U-turns are prohibited in the area where the sign is posted. A no U-turn sign indicates that making a U-turn is illegal in that specific area, and drivers must continue forward or turn around where it is legal and safe to do so. Question 49. How should a driver respond to aggressive drivers or instances of road rage encountered on the road? A. Respond with similar aggressive driving to assert dominance. B. Ignore the aggressive behavior and maintain a safe distance. C. Pull over and confront the aggressive driver. Answer: B. Ignore the aggressive behavior and maintain a safe distance. The safest response to aggressive driving or road rage is to avoid engaging with the aggressive driver and maintain or increase your distance from them. Question 50. What are the guidelines for safely sharing the road with large trucks and buses? A. Stay in their blind spots for safety. B. Pass quickly with minimal clearance. C. Give them extra space, especially in front of and behind. Answer: C. Give them extra space, especially in front of and behind. Large vehicles have larger blind spots and require more time to stop, so it's important to give them additional space. Question 51. When is it legal to drive in the carpool, HOV, lane in California? A. With at least 2 people in the vehicle, including the driver. B. Anytime, if you are driving a hybrid or electric vehicle. C. During off-peak hours, regardless of the number of passengers. Answer: A. With at least 2 people in the vehicle, including the driver. HOV lanes in California are reserved for vehicles with 2 or more occupants to promote carpooling and reduce traffic congestion. Question 52. Describe the correct procedure for approaching a stopped emergency vehicle displaying flashing lights on the roadside. A. Move over to another lane if safely possible or slow down. B. Maintain your lane and speed to pass quickly. C. Stop behind the emergency vehicle until it leaves. Answer: A. Move over to another lane if safely possible or slow down. When approaching a stopped emergency vehicle with flashing lights, you should safely move over a lane or slow down to pass the scene safely. Question 53. How should you react if your vehicle's right wheels move off the pavement or onto a soft shoulder? A. Brake hard and steer back onto the pavement immediately. B. Maintain speed and steer back onto the pavement gradually. C. Slow down gradually and steer back onto the pavement when safe. Answer: C. Slow down gradually and steer back onto the pavement when safe. If your wheels leave the pavement, it's important to slow down gradually and then carefully steer back onto the road to avoid losing control. Question 54. What is the correct course of action when approaching a traffic jam on the freeway? A. Attempt to bypass the jam by using the shoulder. B. Slow down and prepare to stop if necessary, maintaining awareness of traffic conditions. C. Turn around and seek an alternative route. Answer: B. Slow down and prepare to stop if necessary, maintaining awareness of traffic conditions. When approaching a traffic jam, it's important to reduce speed and be prepared for stopping, while staying alert to changes in traffic flow. Question 55. How should a driver adjust their driving in school zones during school hours? A. Increase speed to minimize time spent in the zone. B. Follow the posted speed limit and watch for children and crossing guards. C. School zone restrictions do not apply if no children are visible. Answer. B. Follow the posted speed limit and watch for children and crossing guards. Drivers should reduce speed and exercise caution in school zones, adhering to any posted speed limits and being vigilant for children and crossing guards. Question 56. What are the legal requirements for yielding to pedestrians at crosswalks in California? A. Yield only when pedestrians make eye contact. B. Pedestrians must yield to vehicles. C. Yield to pedestrians in crosswalks at all times. Answer. C. Yield to pedestrians in crosswalks at all times. California law requires drivers to yield the right-of-way to pedestrians crossing the roadway within any marked crosswalk or at an intersection. Question 57. How does California law address left turns onto a one-way street from a two-way street? A. Left turns are only allowed at designated intersections. B. Yield to oncoming traffic, then proceed when safe. C. It is illegal to make such a turn. Answer. B. Yield to oncoming traffic, then proceed when safe. In California, drivers making a left turn from a two-way street onto a one-way street must yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians before completing the turn when safe. Question 58. What precautions should be taken when driving in areas prone to wildlife crossing the road? A. Speed up to scare away animals. B. Use high beams at night and be alert for animal movement. C. Ignore wildlife signs as animals rarely cross. Answer. B. Use high beams at night and be alert for animal movement. In areas prone to wildlife crossings, drivers should use high beams at night, where applicable, and remain vigilant for any signs of animal movement to prevent collisions. Question 59. Describe the actions a driver should take upon encountering a temporary traffic control sign indicating a detour. A. Ignore the sign and continue on the original route. B. Follow the detour signs to safely navigate around the obstruction. C. Make a U-turn and seek an alternative route on your own. Answer. B. Follow the detour signs to safely navigate around the obstruction. When encountering a detour sign, drivers should follow the indicated route to safely bypass the temporary road closure or obstruction. Question 60. What are the specific rules regarding the use of turn signals when parallel parking? A. Signaling is not required for parallel parking. B. Signal towards the direction of the parking space as you approach. C. Signal away from the direction of the parking space to alert passing traffic. Answer. B. Signal towards the direction of the parking space as you approach. When preparing to parallel park, drivers should signal in the direction of the parking space to inform other drivers of their intention to park. Question 61. Under what conditions is it permitted to overtake and pass another vehicle on the right? A. When the vehicle being overtaken is making or signaling a left turn. B. On a one-way street with two lanes of traffic moving in the same direction. C. Both A and B are correct. Answer. C. Both A and B are correct. It is permitted to overtake and pass another vehicle on the right if the vehicle is making or signaling a left turn, and on roads with 2 or more lanes of traffic moving in the same direction. Question 62. Describe the legal and safe method for making a left turn from a 2-way street onto a 1-way street. A. Turn into any lane that is safely open. B. Turn into the leftmost lane. C. Turn into the rightmost lane. Answer. A. Turn into any lane that is safely open. When making a left turn from a 2-way street onto a 1-way street, you should turn into any lane that is safely open and available for traffic moving in the direction of the turn. Question 63. How should a driver respond to a flashing yellow traffic signal at an intersection? A. Proceed through the intersection without slowing down. B. Stop at the intersection, then proceed when safe. C. Slow down and proceed with caution. Answer. C. Slow down and proceed with caution. A flashing yellow signal at an intersection warns drivers to slow down and proceed with caution, but it does not require a complete stop unless necessary for safety. Question 64. What is the procedure for exiting a freeway? Include how far in advance you should prepare for your exit. A. Signal at least 100 feet before the exit. B. Begin to merge towards the exit lane at least 1 mile before the exit. C. Signal and begin to merge into the exit lane at least 500 feet before the exit. Answer. C. Signal and begin to merge into the exit lane at least 500 feet before the exit. This gives you and other drivers ample time to make safe lane changes and prepare for the exit. Question 65. In the event of a power outage affecting traffic signals at an intersection, how should drivers proceed? A. Treat the intersection as if it is controlled by a stop sign in all directions. B. The first vehicle to arrive has the right of way. C. Continue through the intersection at a reduced speed. Answer. A. Treat the intersection as if it is controlled by a stop sign in all directions. When traffic signals are out due to a power outage, drivers should treat the intersection as a 4-way stop, taking turns to proceed safely.